Richard Southern joins us now for the day's business news. And Richard, if a new report is correct, we're going to be spending a lot more on groceries next year.
Yeah, we talked a lot about prices going up in the grocery store this year, and they're going to spike even more next year, Erica, according to Dalhousie University. It is out today with its annual food price report. It's been pretty accurate in the past. Dalhousie says food prices, they're going to go up about 7% next year, the highest jump in a decade. As a result, the average family of four can expect to pay about $966 more for food next year. There are, though, some things you can do to save a few bucks at the grocery store. We asked Dr. Sylvain Charlebois with Dalhousie University what we can do to save a few bucks.
We are expecting consumers to trade down a little bit. They'll probably settle for house brands or private labels much more so than in 2021. Waste is going to be a big thing. People working from home are inclined to eat more leftovers, so you're wasting less. You see, Richard, even though prices will go up, doesn't necessarily mean you have to spend more on food. If you're very careful, if you actually go for these enjoy tonight deals more often, you will save some money overall. The other thing that we're seeing a lot is that people are using coupons. We are expecting more people to use coupons in 2022. And of course, the last thing, and that's pretty much an obvious one, given our forecast, people will likely stay away from restaurants.
Erica, he thinks restaurant prices will go up between 6 and 8% next year. Save your pennies, Erica. You're going to need them.
Yeah. All right. Meanwhile, the parent company of Sobeys is reporting strong earnings despite a dip in sales last quarter.
Yeah, surprise, surprise, right? I mean, obviously, they're passing along some of the costs that they're seeing, the higher costs of the grocers, but they're still doing pretty good, right? People have spent more money in the grocery store over the past 20 months. Empire, the owner of Sobeys and Longo's, it reported a better than expected profit of $175 million. It was down a little bit from a year ago. People are not spending quite as much in the grocery store as they were during the heart of the pandemic, but still some pretty good results from Empire. The stock was up almost 3%, even though the TSX was down more than 100 points today, Eric.
All right, and finally, the employees of 3 Starbucks stores in Buffalo have voted in favor of unionizing, marking a first for the company, Richard.
Yeah, very sizable news here indeed from the world's largest coffee purveyor, Erica. I believe it was only one store at last check that had voted to unionize. There were 3 that were voting on it, but workers at least one Starbucks store in Buffalo, New York, voted 19-8 in favor of unionizing, a first for Starbucks locations in the United States. The workers say the pandemic created a surge in mobile orders and that they were overwhelmed at times by the mobile orders. That's really why they started the unionization drive. They're also looking for higher wages and seniority pay and better staffing levels. Starbucks has actively fought unionization. It says its stores function better when it works directly with employees. Shares in the coffee company were down 0.75% today, Erica.
All right. Thanks as always, Richard. That's business editor Richard Southern.
Thank you.